Many blessings to you and your family. What is up, guys? It has been a little over a month since I last gave you an update on our handheld device. Just as a reminder, for over a year now, my friend and I, we have been working on building a device, a handheld device, that provides the user with texture, vibration, LED lighting, and also fidgeting to help lower their stress. This project has tested us and me specifically because I'm the guy that graduated with a psychology degree from my undergrad. But YouTube University and the internet is its own degree in its own college. So we are here now. This device, we had the thought of making it a handheld device, something that you can take with you no matter where you go, no matter where you are. You can pull it out your bag, your pocket, whatever the case might be, and be able to de-stress. We built two different sizes. One is smaller and one is bigger. The bigger one has a fidget on the side of it. The smaller one doesn't, for obvious reasons. For today's video, we are going to be figuring out what is going on with this board. The vibration motor is not working for some reason, but the LED lighting is. A little over a month ago, the vibration motor was working along with the LED lighting. I really hope that the board is still working, but I believe that the board may have been damaged during the process of me moving. I do have other boards, 5 in total, but these boards are expensive. And the less boards I have, the more money that's coming out of my pocket. These boards came in at a little over $200 for 5 of them. Because I'm still in the prototype stage, they do cost more per board. And most of the price was shipping and tariffs. Now, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to make sure everything is plugged in. I'm going to check my code today, but unfortunately, I don't have a multimeter. You may ask why? Psychology grad. It's not something that comes to mind when I'm thinking of diagnosing a board. But thankfully, my friend is a whiz when it comes to understanding and working with these boards. Unfortunately, though, he's actually busy for the summer. So, to me, the psychology grad, trying to understand and figure out what is going on. And hopefully today, I don't make things worse. Now, as you see, I am wiggling the connections, making sure that it wasn't my soldering, and also it's not the JST connections that I put on the wires as well. After testing the connections and my soldering on it, I've gotten nowhere. And I realize we still have a problem. So, whenever we have a problem, what do we do with it? We plug it into AI. I'm just kidding. Well, actually, I'm not. So, don't boo me. Don't boo me. Hear me out. I am a psychology graduate, okay? I don't know half the time what I'm looking at or what I'm doing as I'm working on this project. Thankfully, my friend does, but again, he's gone for the summer. And with that being said, I do hope this board does not blow up in my face. I'm just kidding, but really I'm not. But on a serious note, though, I wanted to talk about a serious topic, and that's mental health. Personally, I have struggled with mental health and specifically having a lot of negative and depressive thoughts for years, to be honest. And it wasn't until recently where my mental health improved. And I really want to give credit to the community that's been around me. The people that have helped me, that have walked with me, that have prayed for me, that have just poured into me, gave me the words that I've needed, gave me the resources that I've needed. And it all really all led up to me changing how I think. And I want you to know if you are in a similar position where you are trying to improve your mental health and you're trying to get better, I want you to know that it's possible. I thought that me having prolonged stress and prolonged negative thoughts were just going to be a thing forever. But I came to realize that it doesn't have to be the case. And me changing how I think really helped me improve in many other areas. I became a better husband, a better friend. I was more present for myself in moments where I didn't think I would be present. I was able to respond to stressful situations proactively, a lot better than I would have years ago. I want you to know that you are not alone. And as the saying goes, increased tolerance towards ambiguity is a sign of good mental health. Despite if you're experiencing prolonged stress or if you're going through some very tough situations, you can still have good mental health and still be going through some of the most stressful things that a person can go through. And all in all, if you're someone that's in a place that has good mental health, let's work to be there for people who are working on their mental health as well. Because we know that we can all be there. We all were once there, and we can all get there again. All right, back to the video. So now I am uploading the code to test to see if it's the code that's already on the board. This specific code is meant to just turn everything on and keep it running. So I am compiling the code to make sure that everything looks right. And now I am uploading it, which it's uploaded. And as you see, it doesn't work. So now I am thinking it's definitely the board, unfortunately. So I go ahead and whip out a new and fancy and shiny board. It's always nice to break it off. It feels like you're breaking off a cookie. It's just very satisfying. So I look at it just to make sure that nothing is broken on it. I break off all of the different parts on it, or excuse me, all of the excess parts on it, not all the parts on it, but I break off the excess on it as you see. And at this moment, I am crying because now I am down to just 3 boards. I had another board break, unfortunately, due to some human error. And this board probably is the same thing. It's due to human error. As I mentioned before, these boards are not cheap. So now that I'm down to 3 boards, I have to be extra careful about what I do and the steps that I take going forward. So now I'm plugging everything in gently just to make sure that I don't break any JST connections and that I don't have to go back and solder some more. Next, I plug in the vibration motor. I checked it before plugging it in. I did see there was a bit of play where the wires meet the JST connector. At this point, I'm really hoping that it's not the vibration motor, but I have my suspicions that it is. So now I check to make sure that I have the right board selected, the proper USB port, and I compile the code. The code is verified, and now we upload it. This is always a part that I'm sweating and hoping that we don't get an error message. So far, so good. And there we go. That sounds great. Listen to this. It sounds like success. That's what I'm talking about. It feels great to be a psychology graduate. Now, yes, some of you may say, well, you used AI. Dude, I am a psychology graduate. All right. Like, I shouldn't be doing this right now, but I am. And finally, we are going to be putting this all together in our next video. Please like and share this video for more content. Thank you guys for watching, and all of you that support this journey. Thank you so much.